So here we go, guys. We're going to talk about it from my perspective. Here it is. Round one. First of all, we have the Mexican flag emoji versus the JanSport backpacks. You already know what I'm going. We going Jan Spizzle. You know? You fit? Next up. What's up, Blakey?
What's good, fam?
All right, so let me catch you up on what we're doing. You know the random series of dopeness.
Is this stream, correct?
This is stream. I'm streaming.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm walking my dog, so
all right.
If someone runs by and makes a racist comment, just know I'm
it wasn't you being racist this time.
Not me.
I meant. All right, so we're doing a you know the random series of dopeness thing that I actually started on your wedding day.
Yes, I've voted many of those.
Yeah, so right, I've done 16 of them. So now we are voting on the 16-team bracket for what is the most dope out of all of the winners of the 16 weeks of dopeness. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so first round, the round number one. First up, we have the Mexican flag emoji. And that's going up head-to-head against the JanSport backpacks. So, all right, Blake lost. We lost Blake, but anyway, you guys know I voted JanSport backpacks. So, until Blake comes back. Next up, we have bagels versus hot tea. You feel? I'm not a big fan of hot tea. I'm going to have to go bagels, a nice bagel every once in a while.
Hey, come on. Yo, I realized it was connected to my house Wi-Fi, and as I walked progressively farther from my house, it got laggier and laggier.
It got laggier?
Good now. I
feel you. All right, so we had Mexican flag emoji versus JanSport backpacks.
Sure.
So
and JanSport won, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm still voting.
Oh, so, I thought this was like the results of the polls.
No. We're voting live right now.
Oh. Well,
I already know your answer. All
right.
Yeah, so we're going with JanSport. And then next,
right as I talk about racist comments, literally it goes freaking Mexican flag versus a backpack. You already know the backpack. Golly. All right.
Next up, we have bagels versus hot tea. I went bagels.
Hot tea? Why just? I mean, I like hot tea a lot, but I'm going bagels.
Yeah, I'm going bagels too. I went bagels as well. Next up, we have ink pens versus vanilla extract.
Damn.
I know this is a good one.
I love both. Of those,
I like both. I
There's
love
nothing
both
like
of
some
them.
permanence, but like when I wake up in the morning and throw some vanilla in there, like, oh man, ink pens versus vanilla.
I'm gonna have to go ink pens.
I'm going ink pens because I couldn't live without a pen. If I had to write everything in pencil, I'd lose my flipping mind.
Same.
But like, I could live the rest of my life with hazelnut.
Yeah, you know? That's true. Or chocolate.
Yep.
Or hazel. Okay. Next up, we have actually a people battle. This is crazy. We have Hope Solo.
Okay.
Versus at TSM Pac-Man.
I don't know Pac-Man on a personal level.
Right.
I feel like from watching the movies, I probably know, Hope Solo or the videos.
I was like, the movies.
you never seen the Hope Solo documentary?
Yeah, she was saving so many goals.
You know, her husband Han.
Well, I think Hope Solo is an amazing athlete, but
I'm going with Hope Solo.
You're going with Hope Solo.
That's my vote.
Okay. I know
Because, like,
she
when
got
it
into
comes
a little
down
bit
to
of
it,
a pickle one time because she basically, I think, beat the shit out of her husband. I think that something happened along those lines.
Oh no, my dog's pissed.
Oh, as anyone would be if you're married to Hope Solo.
Hey,
So
come
I'm gonna go
Hey.
with Pac-Man
Chill, fam. Let's go.
because not only do I know Pac-Man on a
That's
personal
fine.
level, I also
I'm
know.
gonna let you answer that one because
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know drunk Pac-Man, and he's
That's
a lot
fine.
better than sober Pac-Man. All right, so next up we have Juicy Fruit, the gum.
Juice fruit is ass.
Yeah, that's what
Whatever.
I thought.
Whatever is winning.
Yeah,
Whatever is it could
Versus-
be Mexican flag. I'm voting for that.
versus Bubble Wrap.
Bubble wrap, 100%.
Yeah, I'm going Bubble Wrap too.
I use and it's for sport.
True. I do not like Juicy Fruit
Juicy
whatsoever.
fruit. Literally, if I was like in class in high school and I was like, I just need a piece of gum, and someone pulled out juicy fruit, I'd be like, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want that at all.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just,
come on, fool.
just outrageous. All right, next up we have guacamole, which is probably my top three favorite.
I'm a recent guac lover.
Oh yeah, I know you
Yeah,
were not
I
a
grew up. I never liked guac, and now I'm like, I know
Yeah.
it's extra.
And then that is going head to head against ice cream trucks. Ice cream trucks are dope until you're like
There's
8.
some nostalgia,
Yeah,
but there is like, man, when I hear that,
that is true.
I'm like, oh man. But you know what? I'm going guac because that's gonna sustain me for the
True.
rest of my life.
True.
Whereas like,
Starting now until
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
rest of my life, guac is
Guac.
definitely helping me a lot more than ice cream trucks.
agreed. But if
Yeah.
I was like under 16,
Yeah,
I'd be like, why is guac even a question?
yeah, that's true. Like no one likes green foods, so
Yep.
yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, so next up we got Noodles and Company.
Ooh. Oh no, there's a dog. We gotta go the other way. Come on, fam. Let's go. Come on. Dude, this dog
Noodles.
is terrible with other dogs.
Noodles is going straight up against sports team hoodies.
Sports team hoodies? You know I don't care about athleticism.
That is
Come on,
true.
Dog,
I don't
let's chill.
You're good.
Chill. Can you hear this, dude?
Yes. I don't even know if I own a sports
This is
team.
my parents' dog.
Oh yeah.
He's cute. I love him, but he's trash with other dogs.
So I don't even know if I own a sports team's hoodie.
I owned one, and it was from Elon when I went and visited Elon College. It was the Elon Phoenix, and I gave it to George because he loved it. So, Noodles and Company.
Thank you, Mashua, for the 2-month resub. Can we get some gangs in the chat? Thank you so much, man. Yes,
Dude, I missed the stream.
I'm gonna have to go with
Golly.
Noodles and Company.
I'm going Noodles
Noodles.
because
I like
that
noodles.
Wisconsin mac and cheese.
Oh, that is true.
And
What
the-
what
and
is
the
the thing
pesto.
I get the some sort of
They
beef.
have
It's
really
like
good,
Korean
like,
beef.
lo mein,
I
too.
think
Yeah.
Korean beef. Yeah, it's really really good. All right, last round for the last match for the first
sheesh.
round.
Yep.
We have Kentucky Fried Chicken, also trash, versus
Right? I'm like, what? I don't even know.
I don't even know how that won
You might as
the
well vote
prelims. Yeah. That's versus Mario Kart Bananas. Also
absolutely,
trash.
Mario Kart bananas.
I can't stand
Nah,
Mario
dude,
Kart Bananas.
nah, dude.
But they're
Honestly,
better than KFC, 100%.
I was the Mario Kart banana master. Everybody thinks, you drop bananas backwards.
Yeah, you can throw them forwards.
Love those things like frags straight ahead of people. Mario Kart bananas, 100%.
All right, so that is the round one. Submit the votes. All right, so what ended up winning was JanSport backpacks.
Out of all of it.
Just
Oh,
per round.
Those
That-
two, okay.
JanSport beat Mexican flag emoji.
Yep.
Bagels beat hot tea.
All right,
all
two for
right.
two.
Ink pens beat vanilla
Yes.
extract. So that is good. Pac-Man beat Hope Solo by a little bit.
There you go.
So yeah, there we go. All right. Bubble Wrap beat Juicy Fruit.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, I was a little nervous about that one. Guacamole and ice cream trucks. Ice cream trucks won.
Well,
Yeah.
you gotta understand the demographic.
Yeah. It is what it is, you know. You just can't win them all.
You got a bunch of 9-year-olds, and that's just fine. I love ice cream trucks.
And sports team hoodies destroyed Noodles and Company. Like, destroyed them.
But is Noodles and Company like an international thing, or like even a
probably
national
not.
thing?
I don't even know
Like,
if it's even a national, like a whole.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is true.
Because like here, people are like, "Oh, dude, Wawa is so good," and I'm like, "I've gotten my gas there twice."
I don't even know what Wawa is.
It's a gas station.
That's something that like
an equivalent of Sheetz.
Oh,
but like I don't eat at Sheetz. Like I
Sheetz
go in there for a Red Bull on a road trip. That's about it.
Oh, this one's gonna piss you off. We have Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Are you serious?
With a 62% difference over Mario Kart Bananas.
You got some bumpkins following you, dude. What the heck?
Oh man, so that is the how do you like go to the next round? I don't even know how you do that.
What are you like making a like challenge bracket or something?
Yeah, that's literally exactly what it is. Oh, all right, so everybody refresh. Round 2 is live. Everybody go get your votes in.
It's like a game show.
Yeah.
I love it. Unfortunately, I'm back to my house after walking the dog, and I am going out to dinner with the family. So round 1 is going to do it for me, but I enjoyed that.
All right.
And, let's stream again soon.
I'm 100% down.
All right, chat. Enjoyed it. Just think before you vote for things like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Just like think about it for just a second. All right. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Later, Hitch.
Everybody say bye to Blake. See you, buddy. All right. So that is going to do it for Blake's commentary. All right. So not bad. Still have no idea how Kentucky Fried Chicken made it through, but that's all good. Let's get a little bit of like some music playing while we wait. Everybody gets their votes in. Then we talk about it for a little bit. Music. I just YouTube searched music. What the hell? Did you know Bad Blood by Taylor Swift has 1 billion views? What the hell? Did you know Roar by Katy Perry has 2 billion views? Jeez. That's a lot. That's a lot of views. It's a whole lot of views. See if anybody... All right, guys. I think we're going to get into this round. Let's get this shit going. All right. Round 2. Round 2 of the tournament. JanSport Backpack versus Bagels. I know if Samantha was here, she would say bagels. She's a big fan of bagels. But I, myself, am a big fan of JanSport Backpack. So we're going to have to go with JanSport over here on the Davis side of things. Ink Pen or Pac-Man? Oh, man. That's not... You know, I use ink pens on like a day-to-day basis. but I've only used Pac-Man like 1 or 2 times. Maybe if you count that third time. So I'm gonna have to go with ink pens. You know, I think that's just where we're at in that. So apologies to Pac, but we're moving on. Bubble wrap or ice cream trucks. Like I said before, I was never really a huge fan of ice cream trucks. Like, yeah, there's some coolness there, some nostalgia. So I'm gonna have to go with bubble wrap because I played with a ton of bubble wrap as a kid. Bubble wrap is just an all-around dope thing. Sports team hoodies or Kentucky Fried Chicken. Honestly, sports team hoodies is getting a really solid bracket right now because I'm just not a fan of sports teams hoodies, but it beat out Noodles, and now it's beating out, you know, KFC. So I mean, kind of everything else kind of got bracket shafted. This kind of got the easy run in the tournament, like everybody else besides us in the Modern Warfare 2 tournament that I hosted. So I'm gonna go sports teams hoodies. I just don't really like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Let's see. Let's just see what the results are. So I'm submitting my votes now. Wow! Goodness! Are you kidding me? Unfortunately, JanSport comes to the run has come to an end. This is just Bagels moves on to fight another day. Just I can't believe it. Ink pens and Pac-Man. Ink pens with a very convincing win over Pac-Man. Trying to get another guest on the show, guys. All right, next up we've got bubble wrap. I don't think there's any surprise there. I'm feeling like bubble wrap's gonna win the whole thing. And then the finale we have sports team hoodies with the dub. So I believe we have another special guest. What is up, my man?
Man, what the hell you want?
What is good? Everybody say hello to Jack in the stream. Mad at Gaming, thank you so much for a 7-month resub. All right, so let me break it down to what we're doing. All right.
I'm scared.
All right, click that link. I just put it in my Discord.
Oh no.
So you know the series on Twitter that I do? It's like the random series of dopeness. Yeah. So I did 16 of those. So now I just organized them into a 16 team bracket. And now we're going to figure out which is and I took the winners of every poll, and we're going to see what is the most dope of all of them. So
right now it's between who? Bagels and ink pens and bubble wrap and sports team hoodies?
Yeah, but before we get into that, I wanted to get your take on the series up to this point. Like is this how you would have voted on everything?
Hot tea wouldn't even have made it to the top 16.
Yeah, well, hot tea. I obviously I wouldn't have. I didn't vote on hot tea to begin with, like on
neither
Twitter.
Would guacamole, Noodles and Co. Totally overrated.
Ooh.
Mexican flag emoji. Hold that L. Bagels is winning this.
You think Bagels is gonna beat bubble wrap?
100%, bro. There are so many other uses for bagels in life than bubble wrap. It's not even funny.
See, that's interesting.
I didn't mean to say uses. I meant to say that there are so many things that can replace bubble wrap as a packaging product. Bagels are, if you get a New York
I can
City
only think
bagel,
of 2
it will be
uses
anything.
for bagels.
2 weaknesses for bagels.
2 uses for it.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
Completely
eating
disregard
and
that thought. Just disregard that.
yeah.
Thought.
Oh, okay.
Eating and physical pleasure. Yeah, I know the donut hole does a lot of things.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So how are things?
They're good. They're good. So
Yeah. So bagels win.
So what about the first round? Like, you think? Do you think that Pac-Man should have beaten Hope Solo, and then Ink Pens should have beaten Pac-Man?
Wait 1 sec. I'm gonna write you in scary engagement.
Oh, okay. No worries. I hope you win it.
I killed them all.
Okay,
Sorry. What were
cool.
you saying?
Yeah, no worries. So first round we had Hope Solo versus Pac-Man, TSM Pac-Man.
Yeah.
And obviously Pac-Man won that because
That's a big win.
he hasn't.
That's a rightful win. That's definitely a rightful win.
He hasn't beaten his husband. So I think then next up we have Ink Pens versus TSM Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And Ink Pens actually took that by a landslide. I just wanted to get your breakdown on that.
I completely actually agree with, because if you think about it, how much did Ink Pens change the world? Right, pretty drastically.
Right. Yeah.
How much did Pac-Man change the world? Also pretty drastically. But when you compare what the drastic differences of what Pac-Man did, TSM Pac-Man did, compared to what the Ink Pen did, I mean, the Ink Pen was involved in some of the greatest law changes that benefited our society. TSM Pac-Man was involved in great bar conversations on Sunday nights of events. There's a major difference there that I think cannot be kind of overshadowed.
And a lot of times it's you can't really look past it. A lot of times Pac-Man was available on Saturday nights at the bar.
No, that was big too. Oh, especially towards the later end of his career, for sure.
Bowman, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Can we please get some gangs in the chat? 2-month resub. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah. So now, so I guess we're at what are your thoughts on Kentucky Fried Chicken also? Because it kind of.
I mean, how the hell do you think I got to the size I am? I mean, Kentucky Fried Chicken was something that my family had almost weekly when I was growing up. Yeah, and,
I didn't realize the fan base for KFC was that big.
You know what it is you think, down south, fine, they've got their places. You probably got 12 states that know how to make good fried chicken. The other 38.
Wow.
No shot. So when you got great fried chicken, which is like 100%, right? Then you've got no fried chicken, which is 0%, and then you've got Kentucky Fried Chicken, which is like 43%. You're going with the 43% over the 0% every single time.
I guess I had never thought about it, because there's just so many better places in North Carolina that I was just like, we never even went to KFC. I don't even know where any KFCs were.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'll get that.
North Jersey, there was 1-2 blocks from my house.
Wow. That actually makes some sense. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate your take on that. So I guess it's time to get into the voting on my end. Bagels versus Ink Pens. Again, I'm gonna have to go with Ink Pens. Bagels are great. They're like the off-brand version of donuts. So if donuts aren't available, then somewhere around you can let a donut sit for like 3 days. You can make it get as stale as possible, and then you have a bagel. So it's like donuts are just so much better. And again, Ink Pens are one of the greatest things to ever be invented. And it's
Was that your luckiest kill of the day? I would say so. Sorry, I was talking trash to the guy.
No worries. I completely understand. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go with Ink Pens for for this one.
That is just shows how naive of a person you are.
Interesting.
While Ink Pens have done great things, yes. Are we glad that the quill is gone? Absolutely. But by God Almighty, as Jim Ross would say, it is not even an argument.
Well, I think one of the facts that you can, I guess, say that it is an argument, like one of the arguments in order to say that it is an argument is the fact that currently we are arguing about it. So I would say that Ink Pens, in my opinion, Ink Pens are are gonna beat that out. All right, next up we have Bubble Wrap versus Sports Team hoodies. I'm gonna have to go with Bubble Wrap.
Yeah, this is so Bubble Wrap.
I don't even know how Sports Team's hoodies really got this far. Yeah, exactly.
What?
I don't know.
Over KFC and Mario? Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. Well, Noodles & Co. Yeah, I could have put my left foot up against.
Exactly. Yeah, it kind of got a bracket like blessed with the bracket.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
It's kind of like
it got like a normal optic bracket.
Yeah, except for this weekend when they completely got shafted. So I would say. Oh, wait, wasn't it you that pulled? All right, I would say that Bubble Wrap. I'm gonna go with Bubble Wrap, obviously.
My roommate.
Oh,
yeah.
His days are numbered. Bubble Wrap and ink pens.
Now I can tell you something that would have one-upped everything out here.
Okay.
The new 0-15 shirts available at CouRageJDStore.com.
All right.
I'm so sorry. I just saw a punchline there and had to say it. But for real, it's funny that I plugged that because guess what? They're sold out. So even if I did say anything, it wouldn't be there, boy.
All right, submitting my votes for that. Wow.
GG.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Who won?
You kind of rigged the bracket a little bit. I think you saying some things.
I mean, the people
changed some people's minds. So we have Bagels with a 64% win over top of ink pens. So
shirts got first round. They really went up, dude.
So Bagels are making it into the grand finals.
Woo! Clappers.
Then we also have Bubble Wrap with a pretty intense win over Sports Teams hoodies. Finally.
This is also big to point out too, Hitch. Both finalists start with the letter B. Does that also put the letter B in a higher tiered bracket than the rest of the letters, or is that a whole different conversation?
Probably. I mean, maybe we should do a bracket where we just list out all of the letters.
Yeah.
And then
right. I don't think I'm being ridiculous here. I think I'm asking kind of the tough questions.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
Okay. Christ.
I think you're being really smart. Oh. All right. Finals, guys. Everybody refresh. Get your final votes in. Actually, I'm going to do this one on Twitter.
Yeah,
so everybody go to my
Frenzy. Yes, you should.
Everyone go to my Twitter. We're going to tweet this out right now. Twitch.tv/hitcharide at poll. We're going to make this for how many minutes? I'd say 10 minutes. Days 0. Just to make sure everything. We have Bagels.
I can't believe Backstreet Boys wasn't an option in all this. I really thought Backstreet Boys would probably beat any of this stuff. And it fits with the beat.
That is true. I don't know if I even put
Backstreet Boys
on any of the lists.
I'm just kind of thinking now that you look at it, maybe you are a kind of below average online tournament organizer.
Probably. Speaking of that, good luck running your own tournament later this year.
I love the way that you look tonight.
Oh, thanks. I think so. Next up, guys, everybody go to this tweet. We're gonna put it in the chat. We've got 10 minutes in order to figure out who wins. First of all, I'm gonna say I haven't voted for Bagels a single time this entire tournament. The whole tournament, I haven't voted for Bagels one time. But, and I have voted for Bubble Wrap every time. But seeing Bagels and Bubble Wrap together, comparing the two,
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna have to go with bagels for the grand finals, because as much as I love bubble wrap's something that you can only play with every once in a while, you know,
Yeah.
because I order offline a lot, and a lot of the time it just comes in that packaging. It doesn't come in any boxes with bubble wrap in it.
Now, Davis, I do want to really bring something up here for legitimacy's sake, for the sake of the tournament.
Yeah.
To not make it biased, and I am a huge bagel fan, but think, what is a bagel without the spread, the butter, the cream cheese, you know? So that's also big. When you think bagel right now, you're thinking with your favorite cream cheese, with your favorite butter, but this is a bagel in its purest form. So I don't want people to kind of overgas bagels here, even though I'm the biggest bagel lover.
Right.
Bagel when it says does that say bagel with cream cheese? Are my eyes deceiving me? I don't have glasses, but
No,
are my eyes deceiving
it doesn't.
me?
You're right.
No.
It doesn't.
And knowing you, your fucking fashionista self, the glasses you're wearing right now probably don't have frames. Do they not have frames?
I mean, they have frames for sure.
Sorry, did they not have
No, they have
glass
frames.
part?
So moving on, I think
Yeah!
it's also interesting because not only are you talking about bagels with cream cheese, I think that it's also interesting and important to know what type of bubble wrap we're even talking about.
But I also want to follow up with bubble wrap too, because this is big as well.
Right.
It's half the hype and enjoyment of the bubble wrap is that you're so excited to open the item you're getting that you preemptively see the bubble wrap and go, oh, bubble wrap, and start popping. But you're still high on the happiness. The endorphins are still being released to the fact that you still have the item to open. Thus, once you open the item, the bubble wrap is a forgotten thing. If anything, it's a nuisance because your dog that weighs 43 to 55 pounds is now stepping on the bubble wrap, causing it to pop extra time, thus distracting you from your new item you got.
That is very true. And also, there are different types of bubble wrap. There's the tiny little ones that you can pinch with just your fingers. Then there's the bigger ones. Those are the juicy ones. Those are the ones that everyone thinks about when they think of bubble wrap. Yeah. And then there's been these gigantic ones.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't even get the enjoyment of popping those because it just comes out like a silent but deadly, like, you know, like it doesn't pop. And sometimes there's just nothing there. Like there's no enjoyment there. Another thing to think about is that you don't ever get, I don't know about you, but I've never gotten
that guy
annoyed.
Is impressively bad. Go ahead.
I've never gotten annoyed by other people eating bagels. Never. I've never been in a mood where I'm looking around and I'm thinking, it would really annoy me if that person ate a bagel right now.
Yeah.
That being said, there are times where I would rather not hear anyone popping bubble wrap. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like bubble wrap is great if you're the one bubble wrapping and doing the bubble popping. But if you're getting your bubble popped,
when you're trying to record an interview for Vision.
Right.
You don't want to hear bubble wrap then.
No. Like if I'm recording an interview, I wouldn't mind someone eating a bagel.
Yeah. And the issue with that too is if you're recording an interview and someone's popping bubble wrap, you're now delayed, and knowing you, Vision's probably already late. So that's just costing you even more time. You know?
Yeah. It's also crazy because when they're setting up the Bravo stream, like where you live, they probably use a lot of bubble wrap. Like they probably bubble wrap like everything, you know?
They bring my Bravo stream headset with a bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
And it's probably annoying because you look over at the
real casters.
Yeah, the right? Alpha Stream casters, and they probably have like a huge bagel spread.
They do. They get all the free food.
Yeah. They give you like water cups.
I fucking love you.
So we have 4 minutes remaining.
This is big.
Let me see where we're at right now. 4 minutes. Right now, bagels is up 52 to 52 to 48.
Wow, close game.
It is.
I think a lot of it comes down to the kind of things you brought up.
Right.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Mashua brought up is that this is another thing to think of: the health downsides to consistently eating bagels. since I've been dieting, haven't had a bagel in months.
Wow.
But also, I haven't played with bubble wrap in months.
That is true. So right now, you're probably the perfect person to ask. If you haven't had either one of those things, if I sat both down in front of you and said, no guilt, you can play with either this roll of bubble wrap or you can play with this bagel, what would you choose?
I'm going to do a quick 30-second explanation.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring up that you have to also play the average of these items, right? If we're talking, if this said worst bagel versus best bubble wrap wins. If this was best bagel versus worst bubble wrap, bagel wins. You know.
That is
but
true.
if we're taking the consistent average, right? So let's say a bagel from a knockoff LA, we pretend we're from New York bagel shop, but we're not really from New York. And let's take the baby bubble wrap, where half of them are kind of already popped, right? Because your 7-year-old cousin played with it and left it out for the last couple of weeks, and now you found it between the couch cushions. So you kind of take those two, right?
Right.
If the bagel is warm, I take bagel.
Okay.
If the bagel needs to be warmed up, I take bubble wrap.
Right. If the bubble wrap is warm.
If the bubble wrap is warm, then what the fuck is wrong with my couch? Oh.
Damn.
This is just a stupid day.
Um 2 minutes left. Still 52-48. I believe that's probably, I mean, unless bubble wrap makes a massive comeback in the next, probably has a minute and 10 seconds. Oh, just turned to a minute, so it has 60 seconds. So unless bubble wrap makes a massive comeback, I believe that's gonna be it. I believe bagels is going to be your season 1 winner of the random dopeness poll, all 16 weeks. It made it through preliminaries, and actually we should probably see. I'm gonna see what bagels actually went up against in preliminaries. So where are bagels? Bagels. Where are bagels? Oh, bagels were the last. Bagels actually beat out Kmart.
Oh, that's fucking easy.
Yeah, it beat out the Statue of the Statue of Liberty emoji.
Okay.
And it beat out Exhibit, the rapper.
I think that's actually a deserving win.
Yeah, I think bagels. Yeah, bagels beats out those, and then it makes a amazing run through our tournament. It beats out Hot Tea, which is about as easy as beating Jack and Black Ops 2. Then it beats out Jansport.
For the night. I think I'm lagging or something.
Oh.
Yeah, your voice came in all weird there. I think it sounded like you said something really stupid that no one would ever say.
Oh, no. I said something else.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So then it beats out Jansport backpacks, which I thought was a crazy upset because I'm a big Jansport promoter. It beats out ink pens, which again, huge ink pen advocate. So I was kind of surprised by that, and it gets to finals versus bubble wrap, and I believe that is final. 51% win. So bubble wrap tried to make a comeback. We have a winner. Bagels is the most dope of all of the dope. So thank you guys so much for participating in that tournament. Thank you guys for voting on a weekly basis or semi-weekly basis, kind of like Vision. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in season 2. So I might upload this to YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching in the stream. Thank you, Jack, for coming on to help with your analysis.
No, thanks. Hitch, I swear to God, if you edit out the shirt plug, I'm gonna never talk to you again. But yeah, thanks for having me here, and thanks for watching, guys, on YouTube. Be
So
sure to
yeah,
leave a like.
we'll see you guys next time. This has been Hitch. Peace.
CouRage JD. Store.com.